Hello everyone. The new league will start on Friday and I wanted to let you know what I will do before the league starts. Atlas tree. So usually the first thing that I do is to create an Atlas tree for the first couple of days or week of the league. So let's go over it. The first mechanic that I will spec into is Betrayal. I will take Obsessed with Vengeance, Bribery, Effective Leadership, Test of Loyalty, and Pillage and Plunder, but I'm not 100% sure if I will keep Pillage and Plunder. I will test this out and see if it works well. The simple reason for Betrayal is that it gives you a decent amount of experience, and the Betrayal members will drop veiled items, which, when you unveil them, unlock important crafts. The next mechanic that I will spec into is Kirak. I will take Expert Reconnaissance and Commissioned Officer. Putting points into Kirak nodes is something that I always do at the beginning of the league. It makes the journey through the Atlas so much easier, and the chance to get a unique map here and there is not so bad. Then I will spec into two shaping nodes, shaping the mountains and shaping the world. These nodes will increase the chance of finding a connected higher tier map. I always take some of these nodes at league starts. Then I decided to spec into Shrines, Supplication. Your maps contain an additional shrine, Drawn to Power, and Syncretism. Why shrines? Shrines, they make mapping in general a lot more enjoyable and easier, so I decided this time around that I will spec into it. The next mechanic that I decided to spec into is Harvest, Call of the Grove, Bumper Crop, Bountiful Harvest, Doubling Season, and Heart of the Grove. I decided to spec into Harvest this early in the league because it will help me to craft solid gear, which is always beneficial, and I do not have to rely on other players to sell me good gear. I just craft it myself. And the last mechanic that I will spec into is Expedition. Here we'll take Hunt for Answers, Ancient Writings, Distinguished Demolitionist. I'm not sure yet if I will take Extreme Archaeology. This is something that I will do based off feel. Noble Quest, Scratching Up the Ground, and Buried Knowledge. I decided to go with Expedition as my last mechanic because it's just a great all-round mechanic that will give me a variety of currencies and the ability to craft items. So this Atlas tree focuses on crafting while still pushing through the Atlas at a reasonable pace. Second, find a league starter build. Having a good league starter build will always be a good decision. They usually do not require any good gear to perform well in the game, but they are usually capped as well, meaning that they will reach a certain point where it is no longer worth it to invest currency into the build. So if you do not intend to make another character, I would pick something that you really want to play with, no matter how much it will cost to make it really efficient, because leveling and gearing another character takes time. Third, campaign runs / watching speedruns. Before the league starts, I usually watch some speedruns. Ideally, the person who speedruns the campaign is playing the build that I want to play in the upcoming league. Doing this will decrease the time that you will need to complete the campaign. You will learn when you have to swap out gems, which socket colors are important, layouts, etc. What is even more efficient are practice runs. Even if you do an Act 1 run, you can save a significant amount of time by just improving your Act 1 run. But all of this takes time, and it is totally understandable if you do not want to invest your time. And fourth, get a loot filter or update your filter. I always update my loot filter and adjust it a couple of hours before the league starts. This makes sure that everything will be displayed correctly and that nothing important will get left out. So what do you guys do before the league starts? Let me know in the comments and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.